Yeah. I'm in New York and you're on Long Island. I don't even treat you that good, girl. Why you smiling? It's 3 in the morning. Why you driving? Why you stopping for gas to get on the highway? Standing up in my mess. Shout out to all my global listeners. You're tuned in to Az FM right now. It's the one and only Az, Harsh Reality Gnosis, and you are listening to Az FM. Like and subscribe on our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. Yeah, sir. Skeet, skeet, skeet. All right. Everyone tweet all your thoughts on the hashtag. Follow all the speakers. Follow me on all my socials. And retweet this space. Cause tonight, it's going to be a very, very controversial night. I can't lie. A lot of people are getting exposed. Their online careers are probably going to end tonight. The facade and the lies are going to go down the drain. Because you see, when you lie, the truth will always come out. A lot of people, they ain't got the time to really dig out the truth. They ain't got the resources, they ain't got the money, they just ain't got it. But you see, when you fuck with people that have the resources to really find out what the truth is, you're in big trouble. And that's what's gonna happen tonight. Everyone, retweet this space. I know you've been missing, man. I've been gone now. Yeah? Hey, to be honest, yeah, I'll keep it a buck with you. This whole TL, like, I've been gone for quite a while. To be honest, I was only gone for a couple of weeks because I've done a space on that Murad weirdo, and then I also done a space on Thomas Party and all that. But other than that, the TL has been actually it's been like Zombie Town. It's been so dead. Like you're in a town where it's literally just no one. In Atlanta, there's a place where if you guys know, there's a rapper called Rallo. He's a kingpin in Atlanta. There's a place called Dufftown. Apparently it's empty. All the houses, the windows, they're all blocked out. No one lives there. That's what the TL was like. That's what the Twitter streets was like. Did I really leave the Twitter streets like this? You're a nutter, you know. Fucking hell. You know what, guys? Listen. We're starting right now. Yeah. Obviously, the courts, they've gone and they've sent Mark Cuban the letter. And there's also a lot of information that's come out tonight. Not even tonight, today. And it's just so, to be honest, I knew it was cat from the beginning. But now that you're going to be getting exposed like this, you're going out real sad, I have to say. And, you know, all the lies that you said, everything that you were saying, you was talking the most. And now look at what's happened. Look at where we're at. You've only dragged us out of the fucking... Oh, mate, listen. I try and be civilized. I took a break. I had too much going on outside in the real world due to the spaces. So yet again, thanks to all my listeners that have been listening to me. To all my listeners that have stuck by me. This year, I've had an amazing year. I'll tell you that. I've had a sensational year. Off the Twitter spaces. Who would have thought? Fucking hell. But you know what, guys? It's looking like I'm back. But this time round, I don't even know if this is actually going to be my actual grand like return, because I've actually got I've got a lot of things scheduled on spaces, on YouTube, TikTok. I think they're probably going to deplatform me if I, yeah. But I've got a lot of things going on. A lot of things starting from the end of this month. The end of this month is where we really kickstart everything, and the harsh reality gnosis is back in full effect, but bigger and better for both parties, for all parties, shall I say. So, if we're talking about you on here, the experience is going to be much bigger and better for you because there's going to be different ways where you can listen to our recordings. There's going to be so many other ways that you're going to find out who we're talking about, who I'm interviewing, how much their first week sales were, so and so and so. Because I tell yous what, this shit's finna be crazy. That's on my mama. And that's on God, this shit finna be crazy. Oh God, I can't believe this. Alright, everyone, please. I'm begging yous, yeah? It's finna be turned. Just tweet all your thoughts on the hashtag, yeah? Retweet this space. I know you man have missed you've missed my lisp. You've missed it. You've missed my lisp. I know a lot of people have been talking on it. Oh God. To be honest, this app, it really does expose who a lot of these people are. It really does. But you know what? We don't make it about nobodies. We only make it about the topic and who we're talking to today. So you know what? Before we do start, I want to just send my condolences to PNB Rock and his family. RIP to PNB Rock. I played his music on here. I'm a big fan of his music. That whole him and YFN Lucci, bro, like them man. I'm massive fans of them man, and especially PNB Rock himself. I've played a couple of his tunes on Spaces as well. Yeah, so RIP to him. That's something that I might be touching on, but I'll be honest. Another thing I want to talk about how people are starting to make, they're making death all about themselves. It's like they're using someone's death as a rollout. They're using death as their press run. And but then you come on Twitter and you say you're this and you're that, but you're using someone's death to make it all about yourself. Why are you using someone's death to make it all about yourself? What does that say about you as a human being? But then people want to scream BLM and you want to go to a BLM march. But then you're posting pictures and videos of you. Oh, I'm at this corporation today. They're talking to me about BLM. Look at where I've come. I've grinded so hard. What are you talking about, bro? One of your guys has just died and you're making it all about yourself. And I'm not talking about 6-7. So 6-7, don't worry, I'm not talking about you. Any 6-7 associates, K-Trap, I'm not talking about none of yous. But those people that I'm talking about, they know who they are themselves. They're sitting in their yard right now, listening to me talk to them on As FM, powered by Harsh Reality Gnosis. Yes, I am talking about you. It's just like you're just making it all about yourself, bro. And next man's death, like it's embarrassing. And then let me not even touch on P&B Rock. The amount of people that are leaking like DMs and all of that, like, bro, you think if I know, like, if I know a certain someone and they've passed away, I'm gonna leak DMs telling them, oh yeah, RIP, this is a picture of a DM of me talking to the person. Are you mad? I would only leak DMs for other purposes, and you guys know what I'm talking about when I talk about leaking DMs, but not when someone has died. So, guys, next time, I just want to say this. The next time you decide to go to a BLM march, or the next time you decide to go and you talk all over social media, rather than making it about yourself and seeing this as an opportunity to push yourself, how about you pay respects and send some condolences to the family? Because they're the ones that are really mourning. You really think I'm a host of space and then make it all about myself? You really think I'm gonna go to a BLM march and make it all about myself? Some of yous are sickos. this is the reason why sometimes I like this whole time whilst I've been off, like the people that I'm working with, I've got a little team now. We literally like we sit and sometimes like we look at what you lot are doing and what you're saying on it and the shit that you're tweeting on it, and it makes me laugh, bro. It's actually so hilarious. It's so hilarious. Like all of you just bait yourselves out, bruv. It makes me laugh, bruv. It's actually it's funny. Bro, I don't know what words to say, but all I'm gonna say is, yeah, I'm talking about Maddox here, yeah, Chris Cabba, yeah. A man was shot by the feds. All we need to be worrying about is fighting for what's right. Don't worry about getting yourself out there. Don't worry about making it all about yourself. Don't worry about getting a sick picture of you at a BLM march for your Instagram. Don't worry about you trying to get press run or talking to the news or getting invited to talk to this and this about something that really and truly it has nothing to do with you. Like, and then you're trying to make it about yourself. How about you actually pay respects to the family and actually fight for change? How about you do that? But no, people see any opportunity to benefit themselves. PNB Rock is dead. Rather than calling the ambulance or the police, people are taking pictures of him dead in a restaurant, laying in his own blood. In his own blood, people want to do that. You'd rather go and snap a picture and then put it up on social media. What, for retweets? So you can tell people you was there at the murder scene. Is that what you would rather do? You would rather go and upload footage of someone that has died an hour before the news has come, an hour after the news has come out. Is this what people are doing? Guys, it's a scary world. People need to wake up in it. Don't take advice from me. I'm just as. But if I'm telling you this, then I'm pretty sure you guys should know this already. Because remember, I'm just a deluded guy on Spaces, isn't it? Guys, everyone retweet the space, tweet all your thoughts on a hashtag, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks to all my subscribers. I've reached over 1,000 subscribers. Um, but yeah, guys. But yeah, guys, please, guys, just retweet this space in it. We finna start right now. Obviously, it's trending news right now. Shade Borough, they've also posted something mad earlier on today regarding Benjamin Mendy. So we're gonna use that whole angle and we're gonna, use that to correlate with today's topic because I can't lie, people are going prison. Yeah. Okay, you might not be going prison, but you're gonna be named and shamed. Yeah. How we can let this run? Listen, we're not gonna have it no more. It's not running no more because the thing is, people's lives are being destroyed. Yeah, people's names are being tarnished. Yeah, people's reputations are being thrown away, thrown out the window. All because of a little spiteful lie. Like, are you serious? And then when you go and you find out and you look into the origins to why this person would make this type of lie, it's all about jealousy. All about jealousy. No, we're putting a full stop to it. We're putting a full stop to it. You're getting exposed today, yeah? Named and shamed. A lot of yous were capping saying, oh, apparently Mark's lawyer is fake. Apparently Mark's lawyer ain't real. He got that offer template off of Google and he filled it out himself. Bro, look at the Jumbotron right now. Look at the Jumbotron right now. This is actually crazy. This is actually crazy. Benjamin Mendy has been found innocent after there's video footage and actual tape proving his innocence. Is this what we're doing there? We need answers, yeah? And this shit's gonna be crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna put a trigger warning because one of my guests today even told me, listen, they are not holding back. Like, bro, um, someone might get cancelled in it. So I don't care if you do not feel comfortable. So I'm gonna say this right now. If you feel as if you are not able to listen to what we're going to say tonight, please I advise you to log out of my space because tonight is probably going to be one of the most controversial spaces there is going to be. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm not going to repeat myself. I've repeated myself way too many times in season one of Harsh Reality Gnosis. Yeah. Like, we're about to enter season 2 of Harsh Reality Gnosis. If I say there's a trigger warning, there's a trigger warning. I put out a trigger warning 3 hours ago as well. Yeah. So please, if you are triggered, please respectfully get the fuck out my space. Respectfully. Respectfully. Yeah? I'm not going to repeat myself. You've heard it already. I'm going to add a trigger warning on the title as well. Yeah? But guys, everyone, right now, retweet this space. Tweet all your thoughts on the hashtag Harsh Reality Gnosis. Follow me on my Twitter. Follow me on all my socials and subscribe to my YouTube because, bro, we are taking over. No one like me has ever come about here in the UK. I'm going to be taking over. I'm telling you now, you might see an interview of me next week on another platform, bro. Like, I'm telling you, it's finna get turned. Yeah, it's finna go cray. And that's on my mama, and that's on Dirk and them. Shout out to all of y'all. Good morning, good evening. Sit back, relax, grab a drink, grab your popcorn, because you're tuned in to Az FM Radio. Yeah. I'm in New York and you're on Long Island. I don't even treat you that good, girl. Why you smiling? It's 3 in the morning. Why you driving? Why you stopping for gas to get on the highway? Staying up in my mess. Shout out to all my global listeners. You're tuned in to Az FM right now. It's the one and only Az, Harsh Reality Gnosis, and you are listening to Az FM. Like and subscribe on our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. Yeah, sir. Skeet, skeet, skeet. All right. All right, cool. Guys, as you can see, I've got 2 guests on today. So, Rare Talks, please come off mute. Rare Talks, come off mute. Yo, can you lot hear me? Rare Talks.
Yo, my brother.
Yo, I
What's
was
going
thinking
on?
you fell asleep.
Nah, brother. No, I'm just putting in shift everywhere. I'm putting in a shift.
All right,
And I'm.
cool, bro. Listen, Rare Talks. Obviously, I've seen you on YouTube, innit? Obviously, I've seen that you've got your own podcast. I've done my own research. Obviously, from what other people have been telling me as well, there was like, I need to get you on tonight. Now, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to all the listeners right now, because obviously some of the listeners they might not know who you are, but just let them know who you are, what you do, what your podcast is about.
Yeah, Red Talks podcast, man. Everyone knows. I don't. If you don't know, then you're a little bit slow. But yeah, Red Talks podcast. What we're actually doing is empowering men and destroying simps. But at the same time, we're talking on issues of men where men's not getting any place to speak. Men's mental health, men being denied access to their children, and narcissistic women that think they can destroy men's lives. We're the only platform that is standing up for the man them. There's no other platform on any social media that is doing what I'm doing right now. And that's the reason why people hate me. But I'm telling you right now, to every single person that's listening in here, if you're a narcissistic and you're a bad mind woman that likes to go online and expose men, we'll expose you. That's how it's working now. That's my platform, and that's it. I'm finished.
Oh my god. Oh my days. I Mark. I Mark.
Yo,
Yo. I Mark.
hey,
We're back.
that intro,
We're
that intro
back.
has to be. That intro is mad.
No.
Energy. That's energy right there.
No, fucking hell. What an intro. That is
I
gonna
can't
set the
top that.
tone.
I can't top that. I can't top that.
No, that is gonna set the tone for the space, I can tell. Now listen, Mark, listen, you know what?
What's good?
We're back. Yeah?
Mm,
We're back. We're back here again. Now, the last time you was on here, we spoke about your whole issue with Trend Central, and obviously the people that was on that show, which was Esther and what's the other girl's name?
What, Bianca?
Bianca, Esther and Bianca,
Mm,
and obviously Andy Amadi, who's the owner.
mm,
So obviously from last time, what we got was you obviously had a court case. It was a good court case. You walked out of court happy. Um, so what's happened now? Because you've obviously posted some paperwork today,
mm,
and obviously from what I've heard,
mm.
apparently they've finally been exposed. So
Yo, you know
what?
the exposing hasn't even started yet. First of all, most let me try and do top rares intro. Yeah. Well, all I'm gonna say is
Hold on, Mark, hold on. Everyone, tweet all your thoughts on hashtag harsh reality gnosis. Retweet this space. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube page.
Mm.
All right, go on.
Yeah. You know, I've just come to this realization that no matter what you do, yeah, there was a part of me when I first started doing what I was doing that I was trying to do this because I was trying to level everything off. You know what I'm saying? Level the scores. But when I think about it now, I don't even care because nobody, no matter what I do, no matter how much, even if I bring the water to the horse to drink and say drink it, they're still gonna say it's not water. So my thing is, when I see comments and people saying, "Oh yeah, it's fake lawyer, fake this," I even saw someone stupidly put, "Oh, he put the address of the girls." I even saw someone put, "Oh, this is from Gumtree." I've seen people talking most was, and then I've come to realize, yeah, those you people that are talking, I beg, go and educate yourself. Go and sit down, drink water, and really, really think about your life. Stop collecting headache for people that don't give a fuck about you. Do you understand? Stop thinking that we can't find you. Stop thinking that you can hide behind burner accounts. Even as I'm speaking now, I know you're sitting in your mummy and daddy's living room in the dark, listening to my voice. Please, I use
I
God.
Mark, stop it.
No. I use God to beg you, innit? Yeah. I am not the kind of person you want to play with. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a bad boy. But when you try and do something to me, I will use every energy, every air in my lung to make sure you know what time it is.
Fucking hell. You know what, Mark, you know what?
Mm.
Every single time you've come on, because this is probably your third time now,
Yeah.
you've teased us with what's been going on.
No. Tonight, people's bums are getting open.
No, tonight, people are really gonna know what's really been going on,
Cool.
and they're gonna know the truth
Yeah.
because you know what it is, right?
Mm.
Now, I'm not gonna say this. You know what? Let me say it respectfully. Yeah.
Mm.
When it comes to situations like this,
Yeah.
the minute something like this is put to your name,
It sticks.
automatically
It sticks.
you're guilty.
Yeah. It sticks.
Aye, whose phone is that?
That's probably me. Don't watch that. Sorry, my bad.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Basically, all I'm saying is the minute someone accuses someone of something in today's day, especially on social media, you're like, as soon as someone accuses you of it, it's true. You've done it.
Yeah.
And what people don't understand is the reason why a lot of people can't prove their innocence is because the minute that is attached to your name, people are looking at you sideways. They don't want to associate themselves with you. It's just looking all wrong. People don't want to be near you. They don't even want to be your friend. They don't even want to talk to you.
Yeah.
The only people that will talk to you are the people that are around you and close to you. Yeah. And a lot of these guys that are going through this, they do not have the resources to get themselves out of this issue that someone has put themselves in. Now, you on the other hand, yeah, you're not like them, man, because you've got the money and the tools and the resources and the time to prove your innocence. Now, these people, they ran a whole smear campaign.
You know
And you guys have heard how big this was. I've spoken on this numerous amount of times. This was seen globally. Trend Central was probably the biggest YouTube page in Black Twitter or just in the Black entertainment industry at that moment. Yeah. So, oh look, Shade Borough, they're in here right now. So, for them to do that with no real proof and evidence that you've done any of that, and for Andy to air all of this and to entertain it and to not care about how you feel, how it's affecting you in your real life, and how this is going to make you look going forward is beyond me. Now, what you've done is the right thing and probably the only way that you could have gone about this whole situation.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't carry on doing what you was doing, I think you would have been done. You'd have been done for good. Because I'll be honest, from when I saw that video of Michael Modern, yeah, him turning his back on you after all of that, I was like, mate, you know what? They really got you. For people to say you threatened to throw acid at their face, he financially abused me, he mentally abused me. They even said you physically abused them, didn't you? Didn't they?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And everything under the sun, they said it. But till this day, they said 18 women accused you. Not one has come out of those 18 women. Not one piece of evidence have come out to say that you've done so and so and so. Not one police report has been leaked or shown. It's been how many months now since this has been going on?
It's not months, bro. It's years.
Years. But I'm talking about this being brought out in public.
Yeah, of course.
How many months, bro? It's been going on for months.
Yeah.
And for you to think you can literally just go and literally end a next man's life, because let's be real, you're probably gonna have to move out somewhere else now. Change your name.
Nah, not even.
Obviously not now, because we know it's not true now.
But
for someone to carry this on for so long, and you then went out and said that apparently his lawyer's fake, this is all a lie, he didn't even go to court, it wasn't real. But now everything's been proven.
It's not even started, bro.
And it hasn't even started. It's going to get worse.
Yeah. This is phase 2.
And we still haven't heard anything.
Oh, no, I've heard. Someone sent me something that this clown just put on a Snapchat. We see it all, my G. So
who put it on their Snapchat?
Oh, Esther put something stupid like we don't have to post nothing to prove something. Idiot.
You see in this life, you see the type of people that we're dealing with. You don't need to post nothing to prove it.
Yeah.
Mark, has the police contacted you ever since this has happened, or ever since this has started?
I welcome them with a cup of tea if they have.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, no, real talk.
Guys, I want you guys to listen. Everyone, retweet this space. Tweet all your thoughts on the hashtag, and follow me on Twitter, and follow me on all my socials, and subscribe to my
But
YouTube.
can I just chime in quickly? Why
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
that
Go on,
why is
go
it that
on.
when a black man is convicted of something, or they like say a black man is guilty of something, everybody turns against him, even the same
I
people that say they're meant to protect him.
Yo,
Mark. Do
Why
you
is
have
it?
another device? Do you have like another device playing in the background?
no, it's just my laptop, man. Let me turn it off. Hold on.
Yeah, turn the laptop off. Turn the laptop off.
Yeah, go on.
Do you actually understand? Yeah, as a black man,
Oh, Rare. I think that might be you. You know.
is it me?
Yeah, it might be you because I'm getting some feedback too.
Do you have another device playing the space or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Hello.
we'll wait for him to get back in it.
Nah, it's you, bro.
No, it's you, Mark.
Is
It's
it
you,
me?
Mark. Still.
Yeah, it's you.
Swear down.
Yeah.
Do you have?
Okay.
Yeah, if you've got like another device playing the space, turn it off because I think it's the
Yeah, I got no.
vibe.
I've literally switched off all my laptops and everything.
Yeah.
It's calm. Yeah. Yeah, you were
But
talking. Yeah, you say something.
when it's a black man that's convicted of or like that's falsely accused, yeah, it's pushed to the front of all the media platforms. Everybody's looking at him as if he's guilty before any
Do you know what?
case or anything's put forward.
Do you know what I'm gonna say? First of all, most, yeah. You see, there's no smoke without fire in it, yeah. But as a black man, yeah, and as a black person, it's actually quite embarrassing because we're always used as forms of entertainment for everybody else to laugh at. There are a lot of girls and a lot of guys out there that do certain things and they don't realize that as much as they're doing it for clout, no one's really winning apart from the opposing side. And the opposing side are laughing at us saying, look at them, confusion. They're cancelling each other out. Do you understand? Now, the only way I see this is when I go to work on a daily basis, not that any penny has been affected by this nonsense. I told you, I deal with Karens, I deal with Beckys. Yeah? They have no foggiest of clue until someone goes, oh, I think I recognize you. Yeah, you got into that little bit of madness. Da, 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 da. And what makes me angry is when someone will say, why are black girls so angry? Why are black people so angry? And I don't even have the answer because 9 times I want to flip on them and say, can you shut your mouth? But then when I think about it, I start thinking, bruh, they got a bit of a point. We go through certain things, and instead of us dealing with things properly, I'm not saying that, there's right and wrong in this, but instead of us dealing with things properly, we do things for showboating. The question I have for everybody around here that's listening, even you, Esther, even you, Andy, and all those burner accounts that are here sitting there, yeah?
Yeah.
The question I have for you is this, yeah? Before you, bearing in mind, when I had any form of connection with you sexually, whatever, yeah? I've got videos of you in my phone. You got videos of me in your phone. Bianca, same thing to you. You see, you got videos on voice notes of me screaming. Yeah, you have. But I've got videos of you running at me with a bottle. I've got videos of you screaming at me too. Andy, oh boy, you're a clown. And you know you're a clown. You can't match me in any as of the word. Don't worry, brother. I say this, it's not even a threat. Every day for the thief, one day for the owner. So one thing I will say is that it's actually quite sad. And what people don't realize, yeah, before I was hyped. I'm still gonna go through the phases. There's like 4 more phases to go through because I'm like a bad rash in it. When you pick on me, I'll keep on coming until you beg me to stop. You should have left me sleeping. Do you understand? And the question I have is that why did you ever in your mind think you could come and disturb my peace? I'm a father. I'm a working ass man. I mind my business. Most of the people that think they know me don't know me at all. What you see on these correspondence or these edited sequences of events is not the real me. Don't get it twisted. I'm not a gangster, I'm not a bad boy, but please test me and I'll let you know what I'm about. But in regards to like calling me an abuser and all these kind of words, like it's like when people find out new words, they just jump on it. Like, how can you wholeheartedly with your chest big woman, big olodo, dumb. I say, I asked my lawyer. I asked my lawyer to do research. What lawyer do you have? Do you think this is legal aid that you'll be using child benefits and money that you don't have to go and fight in the court? This is private. I've spent up to £9,000, private sector. My solicitors there. You're talking about a bar.
And
You
to just
stop.
interrupt you there,
Mm.
£9,000, bro. But guys, £9,000 he's had to spend just to prove his innocence,
Hold on, let me finish. Yeah.
bruv.
You know the difference between America and the UK, because there's so much I could say, and I'm going to speak as much as I can in it without sounding like a chatty. But you see the difference between America. You chat shit on someone's name, they'll sue you. In this country, someone talks shit, we all run to Shea Borough to see the latest gist. There's bare people. There's a lot of things I've seen, and I've kept quiet. One thing I will say to anybody, this is a sound warning. You can chat shit, Kingdom Come. You can chat shit in my DMs. I will just expose you. If I spend the money to do that, I will spend the money to find you in person, and we can have a conversation face to face. But despite that, yeah, a lot of men keep quiet because they don't have the financial aid, or they don't know the how to do what they need to do to get justice. What I've done is simply the one of the only things I could do. Yeah. And what makes it interesting is you got a lot of people talking like they know what they're talking about, but they have no clue. It's the people in the comments that should really ask themselves, what school did you go to? What law degree do you have? What yes people do you have around you? Because I'm telling you for a fact, I have none of them people around me. I have people that tell me harsh realities. I've had niggas tell me, Mark, you're done. I've had my niggas tell me, Mark, this is serious, don't relax. Me being the man that I am, I sat down and I had to ask myself some serious questions. Esther, I asked you this. We spoke, when was it? We were together, or whatever we were doing 4 years ago. Yeah? You never once spoke to me as a person. Instead, you portrayed it that I'm this negative individual. I'm not family based. How dare you? Who are you? Am I not the one that used to babysit your daughter when you used to go to work? Or shall I open my mouth even more? Or am I not the person that when you was going to get wrapped for a certain case, which I'm going to talk on later on, I was the one that took the police officer's number because one of your Olodo bedrooms put you in shit and you flew out in the country. Look at you. You flew out to another country to do filming on dates at your big age. And then you want to talk about me. Me. You don't know about the consequences of aiding and abetting or joint enterprise. But no, people are more focused because one or two people want to do catwalk on red carpet and yeah, I'm sponsored. Sponsored what? What are you doing? But you fool. You went and jumped on some next vibe with some next guy because you wanted to do content for what? For clickbait. Did you even get paid for it? You want to talk about I'm doing this for women. What? Where are the one? Give me even half a centimeter of a woman that can come forward and say conform your allegations. Not one, but they came to you, Mother Teresa, because they're disabled. They don't have a mouth. I said this before, but no. What people wanted to do is start talking about me as an individual and my past. I'm not a saint. I have one or two people around me that are not a saint. But should we dig into your files and start exposing certain things on your case?
I think we should.
Boy,
I
it's
think
there
we
for the
should.
internet. The internet is a very informative place in the right hands, and it's also a very dark place in the wrong hands. But Esther, I ask you this. You know what the justice system is like, right?
You
You
know
say,
what? You know what? Hold on, Mark. Before we get to that part, yeah,
mm,
everyone is getting techie in it. Retweet this space and tweet all your thoughts on the hashtag. I repeat, retweet this space and tweet all your thoughts on the hashtag. Alright, cool. Go on.
yeah. Oh, sorry, I can't even remember what it was before you did your promo. But anyway, long story cut short, innit? It's gonna be very long. The first situation was this: when they started doing the Yamaha talking in the studio that wasn't theirs again. Andy, I asked you this. I've got the WhatsApp conversations. You think you're smarter than everybody else, but you really, really are not. You may have a lot of people around you that might be intimidated by you because you don't pay people. You write these these dry proposals, and you copy and paste these contracts on internet, but because people are so clout hungry, they walk into a trap with you and don't realize the altercations they're putting themselves in. And then when anybody talks, you say to them, well, you signed a contract. Just look at Castillo and his ex-partner. I can name what, 6 other people off the top of my head that you've fucked over because of your content. You say, and I saw someone say the other day, oh, you do this thing for what did they say? Nobody wants to hear positive TV. Everyone likes contrast, or everybody likes conflict. Who are you? Who made you the father of contrast or controversial TV? Put your life on show. Let's talk about you, Andy. Let's talk about your dark side. Let's talk about the things that you're hiding. But you call me a clown. You could never say that to my face. You hide from the smoke. How many people's lives have you endangered or damaged mentally because you're doing it for the click? But you have no aftercare. Your cooperation is smug, so much smug that when it came to copywriting, someone bought your page for how long? Then you got upset with me because of what? Because I informed an individual that you was in court for fraud. But you've got time to call me a clown. We'll see who's a clown. When phase 3 kicks in, phase 4 kicks in, you'll be begging me. You'll be begging me to stop.
And the thing is, right, Andy Amadi, you keep putting up clown emojis in your Instagram story, and it's like, bro, the only clown is you. From when you ain't even registered the company name of your own company, and a man has taken your name from you. Who's the clown? You or Mark? Like, sorry, but who's the clown?
Not me,
When
bro.
you're in court
Castillo. It's Castillo that
facing,
will.
no, we know Castillo registered the name. We know Castillo registered the name. But when you're in court for fraud and it's in public knowledge,
Which Esther was there, to be honest with you, when they kicked down her door. I was actually, let me just even open up more. In fact, Andy,
go
you
on,
wanna
please
fuck
do, please
Andy,
do.
Andy, you wanna fuck with me, yeah? Cool. Just remember when Esther was away, that's all you need to remember. Pillow talk sink ships in it. And remember, everyone keeps receipts. Just remember when you were now, what was it, passing the buck between you, what's the other guy's name again? Ayo Matthews, and what's the other dude's name again? Jocelyn. You lot was scurrying because Popo was onto all of you, confiscating laptops. Then Esther had to go and make some alibi to pretend she didn't know. Oh dear. I will sink all of your ships. I have the card of the police officer's number here. If I didn't have my moral codings, it'd be long for you. Do you understand? But no, everybody wants to look at Andy's no superhero. Andy's no superhero. It's gonna be a very long day for you, bro. But my and what why I'm not even angry at the guy. I just think he's a coward, bruv. Like he's just a child, bruv. And what makes it worse, he's all there consoling one of the members like he gives a fuck. The biggest victims are the girls that he connived. Oh yeah, to come and film. Did any of them get paid? That's the question. Ask them if they got paid to go and talk. They no, they wanted to do what did they say? I wanted to do it to create awareness. What awareness? Police are there free of charge. Why don't you go to the police?
Honestly,
You're
that's
saying
what I
that there's an
say all the
investigation.
time.
Hold on. You're lying to the people and saying there's an investigation. Anybody that's been arrested will know, bro. Depending on the severity of the case, police will be at your door so fast. Not one police officer has come to my door. And even if they do, because of your allegations, I guarantee you, Fwa, oh, if you know the God that I serve, yeah, it'll be a long day for you, bruv. I don't threaten people. I'm not like I said to people, I'm not squeaky clean. But you're not gonna chat shit and think it's gonna be full. It's gonna be cool. No. And then some people are like, yeah, he just got an injunction. Don't remove that post in 7 days. Let's see. You're above the law in it. You're pumping chest in it. 7 days. We'll see what. We'll see what. No. Because I want people to go and read that
No.
document. It even says,
A
I
man took us
advise
to
you.
court, bro.
No. It even says, I advise you. The judge's name is, okay, for anybody that doesn't really know about law, who hasn't got time to go and read the ins and outs, the judge's name is there, yeah? Mr. Beard, yeah, is his surname, right? My solicitor's firm that Esther said is fake is there at the top. Somebody still want to say, oh, you put Esther's address. That's not Esther's address. I'm not that stupid, bruv. That's my solicitor's firm. And just to let you know, anybody that's been in trouble with the police or knows anything about law, your solicitor's firm is a representation of you. That is not the same firm that goes to court. It's a barrister that goes to court. And my barrister has passed the bar. And in fact, don't worry, I'll post it out there. For any man that's been accused falsely, or any woman, I'll give you my lawyer's information free of charge. I don't hold nothing back. I pay it forward. But one thing, I put my life, I put it on my children's life, I put it on everyone's life. Nothing's gonna happen to me because I ain't done shit. So please, if you like, go and Photoshop something. If you like, go and pay someone to come forward. Go and pay a actor like you did for Blue Therapy to pretend she's a therapist. Go and pay an actor to come out and forward. If they're not ready for smoke, please just tell them to stay home. It's all right.
So Rare Talks.
Yo, my brother.
So what is your whole opinion on this whole situation?
I'll be honest with you. When I saw it, I never believe anything because I've been in this situation and I've seen innocent men.
Esther's in the group now, bruv. Speak.
I've
Yeah.
seen innocent men get convicted of things that's not actually true. And whenever you see something,
You know what? Hold on, Rare. Hold on, Rare Talk. Esther, if you want to come on stage, just requesting it. If you don't, then you know what? Actually, I don't. No,
Let
no.
me say something to you. That's even smart. If she knows law, yeah, like she keeps on claiming she knows law, yeah, she will read that contract very clearly. It says, go and read the contract. Actually, as read the contract clearly so she can see it. She's gonna deny. She says he's never received it in the post. Don't worry, dear. You read
To
it.
be honest, Esther, you got a couple of letters sent to you already. Yeah, I'm guessing you've had this one through the post. It's on the Jumbotron, guys. Yeah, it's on the Jumbotron. So I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it's just sad, isn't it? Like, and do you know what it is? There's some guy called Wiz saying he wants to talk. Do you not know this guy?
No, I'm not interested in talking to anybody.
I'm not interested either.
Alright, cool. Yeah, you know what? Rare, carry on. Actually, Rare, carry on.
So whenever you see something, always be objective. Don't ever believe anything that you see on the internet because the internet's not a real place. It's just not a real place. That's the reality of it. But the worst is when you see someone being dragged because that's someone's honor. And I don't know about you lot, but someone's honor is a big thing. Yeah. I look at someone's honor as a big thing. So if you're gonna say something, yeah, and you're not gonna go to the police first of all,
I'm
I'm
Mark.
asking.
Mark, go on
I
mute.
always start with questions like, have you gone to the police? No. Why not? So you rather go to the internet than the police? Because all right, then what's your motive behind it? That means you want to tarnish his name and try and ruin his image. It's not unreal. It's not real. Because if it was real, you just go to the feds and say, this is what my man's done. Get him arrested. He gets bagged. He goes to court. He goes to jail. If your first instinct is to go to the internet, the reason why you're doing that is because you're trying to destroy the person's image. Because you want people to have an image of him inside of their minds. And we all know, as soon as a woman runs to the internet and plays victim, everybody runs to behind her and says, oh my God, I can't believe this happened to you. I can't believe he done this. No one's even critical thinking about, raw, maybe this is a lie, maybe this is not true. They just automatically believe. You're guilty till you're proven innocent. The brother had to go through all of that just to prove himself that he's innocent for people to even like give him a voice, bro. Do you know how mashed up that is? And not only that, yeah, but let me just speak on something that no one ever speaks about. Has anyone ever sat down with Mark and said, Mark, how has your mental health been affected by this? I guarantee no one in this room has done that, but we all point a finger at him. Not one of us has got up and said, you know what, let me check how the brother is and see if he's cool mentally, because this might have mentally damaged him. No, it doesn't matter. Look what he's done to other people. So there's no empathy. So we're just all against somebody. And this is no proof, you know. We're just rubbing him out. There's no proof yet. We don't know what's going on. We just heard someone say something and we're just rubbing him out. And the brother's mental health is gone. To all we know, he could have been thinking about suicide, everything. We don't know what was going through his mind. He's got a family, he's got children, he's got mother and father, all these people that love him and he's probably taken care of. We don't even care. We're just rubbing him out. Oh, yeah, it's true. Do people really think about people's mental health and men's mental health? Does men's mental health even care? Do any of you people in this chat know where a man goes who's gone through this mental anxiety? Does anybody know any charities, any organizations that will help a man after this? Because we can all speak, he can speak and prove himself. People are still going to believe whatever they want to believe. But I'm saying the after effect of his mind, how it's mentally been damaged, he has to take up his time, go through all of this stuff. Has anyone even asked, like, how are you, bro? Like, sincerely, not just like, yeah, well, go on. I'm talking about, like, how are you? I guarantee you, no one. No one cares. And this is what my platform's about, bro. Finding out from the man, bro, and getting his perspective so he can speak. Because the majority of times when you hold them things in, all this stuff that he's saying now, he's probably got way more worse stuff that he's going to say tonight. And this is the thing. We always protect other people's honor while they rub us out. That's the problem with a lot of us men. We'll protect the woman because we believe loyalty even after the relationship. They don't think there's no loyalty after the relationship. After the relationship done, all fair game in love and war. That's it. Done. Rub him out. Say everything. Some things might be true, some things might not be true. But why are you taking it to the internet? Dangerous, bro.
It's
After
funny.
God, fear women, bro.
It's funny how people they love to go straight like, because I've spoken on this whole subject before. I've spoken on why women would do it, but at the same time, if this really happened, I'm telling you now, you should be going straight to the police. You should be going straight to the police and find every sort of angle, yeah, to try and get some sort of justice. And then your last resort should be social media. Now, what they've done, yeah, is they've actually waited. Yeah, they've waited a couple of years. Apparently, this happened 2, 3 years ago. They've waited 2, 3 years later, and they've gone on a show that's got a big platform, and they used it for content. What does that say about those people? What does that really say about those people? You claim this happened to you. You hold it in such a high regard. And let's be real, it is something that is very serious. It is out of this world. It is inhumane. People that commit that sort of act, or those acts, shall I say? Because there were so many accusations made against his name. And for you to use it as content that really didn't even benefit you, like, what benefits have you got off of doing that whole Trend Central video? Like, what benefits did you get off of it? We already know you didn't get paid. Like, what? You didn't get put into no new big position or anything. Like, what benefits did you get? You thought like it was really gonna happen for you, isn't it? Like, life was really gonna kickstart after this. He was gonna get all these media channels, all these news agencies shouting you or hollering you for interviews. Come on, BBC News, talk about, like, you thought that was gonna happen, but none of it's happened. Instead, you're following around Lin Me at some next dead award ceremony, handing out awards to Jermaine Defoe, someone that is lying about assault and rape and all of that. You're here handing out awards and that. It makes me laugh. And you don't even need evidence in today's day. That's what's so funny. You need no evidence. It's actually a very scary time for men, I'll be honest. Now, don't get me wrong. There are women out there, they go through stuff and they cannot prove it, but they are actually going through stuff. Yeah? Now, in those type of situations, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do. But because I've never been in those type of situations. But for you to come out and say there's 18 women and you've gone on a show, but we have heard nothing after that. And then for my man to spend 9K to take it to the court, go back and forth to the court, take time out of his day, leave his work to go to the court just to prove to everyone that he's innocent and what all and everything that they're saying is cap. It's out of this world. And this needs to
Hey,
stop.
brother, do you know how much men go through this on a daily basis and they're getting blackmailed right now, that are on this live right now, that's probably gone through a woman making false allegations, and they'll never come forward and speak about it. They will never come forward and speak about it because they're embarrassed that some things are going to get exposed about them and they don't want it. So women are blackmailing men and using this as their pathway. Like, if you do this, watch, I'll just take it to social media
Let
and
me
do
even
this.
let
And
me
a lot
even
of men are scared. They're
Ray,
scared. Men are
not even,
shitting it right now.
Ray,
They're shitting it.
let me not even interrupt you.
They're
Blackmail,
shitting it right now. And the funny
black.
thing is, the only reason why I know this is because my platform is so big now, with men in my DMs telling me about the abuse stories that they've suffered from. Bro, it's unreal how much men are suffering in silence. When I mean it's unreal, if I ever showed you my DMs, I promise you every single person on this chat would cry. You would cry
Do you know what's
profusively.
so mad?
Profusively.
Do you know what's so mad? Yeah, we're talking about blackmail. Like I said, no one's squeaky clean. I'm not squeaky clean. No one's squeaky clean. Let me give you an example of blackmail. Now everybody knows, or well, not knows but knows. Okay, cool. Esther was good to me. Helped me get a car out. What? I was paying the finance. Yeah, paying the finance. A lot of man them do it. Yeah. Now, when I got tickets, listen to this madness. Yeah. When I used to get tickets, I used to be like, all right, cool. I used to give her the money, whatever. She'll get, it's stressing me out. Cool, 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 cool. Give her the money. Stop talking. We weren't even talking. We weren't even connection. We're not even in them kind of things where we're talking every day. One time she comes to me and goes, listen, if you don't pay these tickets, I'm going to expose you. I'm going to tell the world. Da, 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 da. I'm like, looking at the girl like, yo, I'm going to pay the ticket. But what's this exposing thing about? Like, why do you feel the need to be like that? Do you understand? It's very easy for someone to say, this person did this to me, but nobody ever thinks, what did the other person do? Where's the smoke without the fire? How can someone go and put out accusations of 18 people, but nobody's holding her accountable, but yet she's got the joke and the audacity to be like, you don't have to post it to prove it. So what? That means you can call someone a murderer.
She finds it funny. She's even joking about it, bruv.
Let her joke about it.
This is how crazy certain people can
Let her
be.
joke about it. Like, I don't even want to speak my language, my native tongue here, but there's something I would say that only my people would hear and they would know the severity of it, and let her laugh. If she's laughing about it, that's good for her. I'm glad she's finding this hilarious, because like I said, there's nobody above the law, innit? Do you understand? You're doing big girl talk. There's nobody above the law. Do you understand? Favoritism goes a long way. Like I said, I'm not squeaky clean, but let's ask you, the individuals, individually, not just her, the other individuals as well. Let's ask them, what was your part? What was your part in this? No, they all concluded. They came together like the Power Rangers to be talking shit, sitting there in the studio. That's even my own studio, just up the road from my yard. Not even their own main headquarters in COVID times when everybody's doing restrictions. They're there, sitting there, crossing legs to be talking shit. My own thing is that, like I said, 7 days. You think it's a joke? Let her deny it. Let her go on the internet, try and play smart. All these subliminals and all these things. I don't follow you. I don't care to follow you. But people always send me your shit. Like I'm sure people send me my shit to you. But one thing I'll say to you is this, innit? Phase 2 is commenced now. Phase 3 will soon come. Keep the pretenses up. Keep all this up. You understand? Esther is someone that likes to have the last say. I'll let you have the last say. But I know when I have the last say, it will be loud. It's not going to be no nitty pick or nitpicking Or is it the Bianca? The Bianca that was so hungry to be clouded. Don't get it twisted, yeah? Like, I know what a part I played, you understand? The emotional, like, I wasn't really faithful, I emotionally hurt both of them or whoever was involved. You know what I'm saying? I lied, I manipulated, them things there I can say, yes, I did. I did do some of them things. I wasn't the same guy that I am today. But then these individuals, is it not one of them that went to a party recently and got slapped up because she was running her mouth? Or is it not?
Who?
Uh, she knows who she is. She was talking shit and then
What,
went.
Bianca?
I'm not mentioning names. The person knows who they are. They went to a party, very well-known establishment, was running their mouth and they got handled because they would run in their mouth. And this is the problem. Instead of them understanding who they are, they're doing their mouth because they have this authority where they think they are bigger than anybody in that. You can't have that attitude. Yeah? Or is it the other one that was asking me for money? Let one of them lie. I'll just drop receipts. It's not a big thing for me.
I'll be honest, Esther, the harsh reality is you're just upset and bitter because Mark Cuban was dealing with you, Lani, and Bianca at the same time.
It's not even if that is the case, yeah. What makes it look even worse? Like I said, if I'm all these things, I'm an abuser, I'm all these things. Why did you not go to the police? You're scared. Scared of what? Am I your dad? I'm not trying to go to the police.
Lani, you put up a video of the feds at your yard. You talking to reporting, talking to them about Mark. What's happened? Mark, have the feds contacted you? No.
What are they gonna contact me for?
It's all cap, fam. This is all fake content, bruv.
But you know what it is, yeah? What they don't realize is, I hope they understand. Like I said, you can fake it till you make it. You
They'll
can lie.
literally play about with a man's
No, no,
life
no, no, no,
just
no.
for
Listen, listen, listen.
10K views.
Listen, let them go and.
Fuck's sake.
All I'm gonna say this is it's 7 days, innit? Let them not do what they need to do. It's not on me. My lawyer's faking it. Barrister, how can people go and my solicitor went to go and do research and what solicitor do you have that you don't pay for their time? What? A solicitor is free, or did you go and call somebody that maybe advised you wrongly? Because I've got receipts. I'm sure you got receipts, right? Just match our receipts together. So instead of fastening yourself up to come and listen to me, you could have called me. Oh, Mark, I don't like certain things, but no, you wanted to make a new change in your career at the expense of who? Bro, I'm not hard to find. You know where I live as well. That's the wickedest thing. Everybody knows. Anybody that knows me, knows where I live. Feel free. Feel free. You know where I live. I know where you live. So I don't understand where the misdirection from the police didn't get involved. And my business with anybody else at any other time is nothing to do with these individuals. This is what I don't get. Your carelessness of putting my name, which you spelt wrong. I hope I spelled your name right, by the way. You spelt my name wrong, which gave people energy to now start going to dig and putting people around me that I love at risk. Because obviously, if you type in my name, which I don't hide, one of my businesses, and yeah, I used to live at my house like everybody else did, but one of my businesses is registered at that house where my mum occupies. And then you give people that incentive to go and do research, and then now you got any Dick and Harry writing letters to my yard, putting people's life at threat. Okay, no problem. Like I said, phase 4 soon commence.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Yeah. This shit, if I was you, I wouldn't sleep until like justice is served. I
Yeah.
wouldn't sleep
I
until
welcome all the
justice is served.
you see all the police allegations that this girl has made. So she said she's made, yeah. Everything she's ever posted on the internet, the things that she's deleted, is all been served and
By the way,
filed.
Mark, have you heard any letters or anything from a lawyer?
From who?
Esther's lawyer or any of them?
Never. Is that what's been said?
No, I'm just asking.
No. If let me be honest with you. If I had, I'll tell you. I'll say it. I'll post it.
No, we would want to know. I would post it too, so at least we know.
Yeah, because let me tell you what it is. This is where they're probably where these girls have gone wrong. Yeah. If let's say this is genuine, I've got sisters. Yeah, I've got a daughter as well, and I've got females around me. Yeah. If I had some madness, yeah, I'll be like, go to the police. Straight. I wouldn't tell them to go and record something and incriminate themselves.
Hold on. Everyone, retweet this space, tweet all your thoughts on a hashtag, and follow all the listeners on all of our socials. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube page. Yeah, because weekly uploads are coming on a weekly basis. Yeah. Trending #1 on a weekly basis. Yeah, go on.
Let me tell you where people go wrong. Yeah, people go on the internet and say shit and type shit and don't realize the incrimination that they're doing. Do you remember when Esther said on one of these episodes, I went to every platform that I knew possible and said, we don't need him in our community because this is our community. Do you not know that's cyberbullying, also trolling, also defamation of character? That's like a question. I don't even want her response, but let her go and sit down and think about that. Did you ever think to yourself that this was it? You say you're healing. Healing from what exactly? I upset you, you upset me. The relationship between me and you was toxic, mad toxic, and you know why. But you're only talking from one aspect.
Oh, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say it, yeah? You see you, Esther, bruv.
No.
You was on Mark's payroll. You was on Mark's payroll, bruv.
No. She wasn't on my payroll. She wasn't in my payroll. Let me not even... I don't lie on people like that. She wasn't... Bianca? Yeah, that's another story.
Bianca was on your payroll. Okay, correction. Yeah, Esther, you wasn't on his payroll, but
No. Listen, look. Let me call a spade, yeah? You see,
bruv, Bianca was picking up squares for you, bro. Come on, man.
Hold on.
How are you a runner and then you're here going on fucking podcast
Alright, should I
talking
put
about
that
man
should I
threatening
send
me
you
to
the
do
email
this?
to put up? Should I put
You're
you
a
the email?
runner picking up squares,
Hold on.
bruv.
Should I send you the email where she emailed me to say the money's under the guy's mattress, come now? Should I send you that?
What, to come and finesse peas from a man or something, bro?
But you know the email, I'll send it to you so you can put it up on the chat for people to see what kind of girl she was.
What do you mean? Still money under the mattress?
Remember last time when I was saying to you, sorry keys.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a guy in Sorry Keys, where Bianca...
Is he the well-known athlete or boxer or some shit?
No. Let's not even go there. That's for her to handle. That's her own business. I'm not gonna do that to my man.
Alright, cool, go on.
Fucking yeah, she lined that up, bruv. Like, the girl's mad, bruv. Like, and one of her other bedrooms was talking shit the other day, like, yo, allow it. All you girls that are backing it for people that you don't know the ins and outs. Well, that's what I'm saying. When we're in bed together or we're chilling together, I need to ask these people, were you there? If me and an individual are in bed together, you don't know the discussions, you don't know the downtime talk, you don't know nothing, but you got confidence because that person is feeding you Yamaha. But the question you should be asking yourself is, was you there? I'll keep reiterating this. I am not perfect, bro. Never have been, never will be. My whole journey is about being the best that I can be. But that doesn't mean nobody should come and shit on me.
Word.
Certain people were good to me. Don't get it twisted. She was good to me sometimes. She was cool. But when it was toxic, it was really, really bad. Do you understand? I'm not out here to go into the nitty-gritty. That would make me a bit of a pussy. But I'll be honest with you. Don't come and shit on me and think I'm going to take it lightly. What the mistake I made is when someone made an allegation time ago, which she knows about, and I never dealt with that person the way I should have dealt with them. And when I say dealt with them, for somebody to go and take my words out of my mouth and turn it, I don't mean physically. I mean properly, thoroughly, lawfully. I left it. I let it be because I didn't really know much about social media like that, and how things can stick and how things can cause your life. Don't get it twisted. I walk on a day-to-day basis. No one's gonna chat shit to me, but it doesn't stop from people giving me funky looks, opportunities that I had. I can't lie. Some of the opportunities are a bit wayward. Some people were like, "Yo, fam, things are a bit hot around you right now. Why should I suffer that?" Bearing in mind, these incidents happened 3, 4 years ago. I've not kept track, but you only filmed this last year. Where's your leg to stand on? And
You
now
have
it's got
all the time to get receipts. All the time.
bro. She says she's got investigation. I can bet my life. I'll be waiting till.
There is no investigation, man.
No,
Please.
no, 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 no. Let's just say there is. Let's
Nah,
just,
she's just tweeting for
bro. No, no,
tweet.
no, 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 no. I like to be optimistic. Yeah, I like to play devil's advocate. Let's say there is a investigation. Still now, I'm waiting for this investigation. Still now, I'll be waiting. Why I went to court is because nobody's gonna chat shit on me and get away with it, right? You had the opportunity to come to court. You got that letter. You know how I know you got that letter? Because Esther, and because out of all or 4 of them or 3 of them, Esther's the only one that made a comment. She can't help herself. She likes to
No,
have the
no, it's a
last word.
guilty conscience.
No, no, no. She put a comment up and she deleted it shortly. She said, "You can send me all the emails and letters you like. I will never." Then shortly she deleted it.
No, but Mark, let me tell you this. Haven't you clocked and realized each time we've done spaces or each time Shadeborough have posted you or you said something about this whole situation, there's a response from her and Andy.
But
What
do
a
you know what it is?
coincidence.
I'm
What
not
a
gonna. I'm
coincidence.
not gonna
Both
say.
left.
I'm not gonna say what platform is in bed with another platform to another because I don't know the ins and outs. I don't talk on things that I
No,
don't
no,
know.
Shadeborough has got nothing to do with it. I'm just saying, like the blog
Mm.
pages, isn't it? I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, no,
mean
no, 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 no.
specifically
Listen, bro, I've
Shadeborough.
seen all the blog pages.
Shout out to Shadeborough, by the way. But yeah, go on.
I've seen all the blog pages and blogs. It's there for people. It's gossip, innit? People like to chat. Do you understand? But they just don't know how it's receiving. And she went through stuff, yeah. Um, and these all individuals supposedly went through stuff. Okay, cool. Have you ever thought about your hand? Don't get it twisted. Like I said, I did some very stupid shit I've done some dumb shit in my time, innit? But who hasn't? I definitely know what you've accused me of. I don't care what you've told your people. You should start telling them full stories. Don't snip things up and make yourself sound holier than thou, because it will never be that. There's nobody in my life now that shouldn't be. And anybody that's left, goodbye. Shut your door on the way out. I don't care. So my thing is this: you have all the time to chat to me. Yes, I wasn't faithful. Whatever. Why should I be faithful to somebody that every other day busts a hissy fit? I don't want to talk to you no more. I've got emails, bro. It's not hard for me to prove these facts. Did I handle things correctly in terms of emotionally? No, I didn't. Maybe I lied a few times of certain things and I wasn't so transparent in 1 or 2 areas. Full be me. I put my hands up. But then I think when this other individual got involved, Madam, whatever her name is,
Bianca.
manipulated. Go and do your research about Bianca. The rap sheet is long, my brother. The rap sheet is long.
Wow, and Esther, do you know what it is, Esther? Tonight is the second
Stop
time I've
directing her,
seen that
bro, bro,
you're
bro, bro.
on
Listen,
here.
stop directing her. Stop directing her because I'll be real with you, yeah. Let me just tell you how this thing works. When you direct people, makes them feel important. The only reason I'm even doing this right now, it's not because I'm trying to feel important. It's because you know what I've had, like Rare said, there's been a lot I've wanted to say, and at the first gun of things, when this all kicked off, I wanted to do a lot. There's a lot of things I wanted to do. Do you understand? But I had to think of the most logical thing. So I'm not trying to direct her.
She
She
just left.
she made her step. Let her leave. I'm not directing it. She made her step. I made my step. As far as I'm breathing, no one's gonna do me nothing.
She wanted to know what you was gonna say today. She thought she.
Well, what
Oh
did she think I
Lord,
was gonna say?
she's
Listen,
shook. That's
I'm,
why.
no.
This is what
Listen,
happens. But your guilty conscience, bruv. You can't keep it
yo,
forever.
you're giving her too much credit. You're giving her too much credit. The simple fact is this, yeah. To a lot of people, Esther is a sweetheart, and so be it. She might be good to some people, but remember, I've been involved with her personally. Just like she's had a personal experience with me, I've had my personal experience with her. Do you understand? And
Mm.
personal experience. No, but if somebody said to me, "What's as like in a relationship or in a situationship?" I'll say, "I don't know. I know him as a friend, but I don't know him." So if they said some mad shit about him, I'll be like, "Yo, nah, I don't know you. I don't know him to be like that because I've never seen that side of you." But what I'm trying to get at, my point is that who you are behind closed door between you and a lover, an affiliate, or whatever your situation may be, is completely different to the world outside. Because when you two are lying together, nobody else is there. When you two people are there having conversation, nobody else is there. And my thing is this specifically. I've been on with my life. I've been doing my thing. Nothing they have done has affected me because the internet ain't real. The internet ain't real. It's just unfortunate that I've had to go through this. But best believe me, yeah, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5, and phase infinity until justice is served. I'm not gonna stop. Because when I was chilling, you were not chilling. You were there planning, aiding and abating. 18 girls, my foot.
That is the biggest cap I've heard, bro. 18 women, and we haven't heard of any of them.
The reason why they had to make a crazy lie against you is because they had to make you sound like a proper villain. Because everybody needs a villain, you need a bad guy. If I'm gonna paint a picture of someone, I'm not gonna paint a nice picture of them. If I hate them, I'm gonna paint the most ugliest picture. The most ugliest picture is bringing out the most harshest lies to make the people actually start to question. Oh, maybe this is true. If there's 18 women, they all can't be lying. That's the reason why they said that, because it sounds more believable. It's actually most of what everything that you said tonight, it actually comes from a book of How to Destroy a Man, the handbook. Most of these things that women have done to you, Mark, have actually came from a book. There's actually a book out there that women have, that this is how they destroy a man inside of the workplace. But some women have probably read that book and taken excerpts from it, and they're
But
using it
what?
on us
See,
subconsciously, not even knowing
I
it.
never even knew that book existed. But
Yeah, How to
Word,
Destroy a
I
Man.
never
Everyone
knew
go
this
research. It's a
existed
handbook.
still.
It's a real
don't you
book.
think that's a bit mad though?
And if you read the book and
A
you've got
book
your
killer.
life, you'll be like,
It's
Lord have mercy, they
crazy.
done exactly what they done here to me. Exactly what they done. You
What
create a
did they do
lie,
to you?
then you
What
get
did
other
they
people
do
to
to
back.
you?
So what you do is you create a lie, you get other
Mm.
people to back up the lie, you come forward with the lie, you make everyone back you up with the lie, like the 2, 3 supporters, and then your lie looks credible because people be like, oh, why would 3 people lie for? You see, that's how
Mm.
stupid people are. They never question things like, oh, maybe it's a conspiracy against you. They just think, no, it has to be true because 3 people said it.
Can I interject on two things? I know this is about empowering men, and I want your opinion, Rhett, and I also want your Az's opinion. Yeah,
Mm.
like I've been saying, because it would be very cynical of me to be like, oh, I've not done anything. Yeah, I know what I've done, but what I'm trying to say is, I personally feel a lot of what they've done is speared by emotions and then capitalized on the opportunist via Andy. That's what I see it as.
Mm.
That's true fact, brother. There's not one man in this room right now that hasn't done something bad to a woman. There's not one man that hasn't done anything. There's no man that's perfect. Any man that comes forward and says he's perfect, then he's probably the worst of all of us. Brother, we're not, Mark. You've done things. I've done things. We've all done things. It's not about that. It's the fact that they've gone to the internet and tried to smear campaign your name and mess you up for opportunities later on in life. This is what the problem is.
Mm, mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone makes mistakes, bro. People have made lots of, there's worse people than you out there, bro. Trust me, or what people would class as worse. Does that make sense? But
Mm.
the fact that they've gone to the internet and used it as clout against you to try and get something against you, to try and ruin your image, ruin your name, this is, and then a majority of times when you really dig into the details of things, most things are all lies. So now I've said lies to destroy someone's name and reputation, and now that it's all over the
But
internet. And the
do you know what
internet is a
gets me
place
mad? Do you
where
know what gets me mad? Let me explain this letter. It's how people cannot see between the lines and be like, oh, he's got an injunction out on them, but that doesn't mean anything. That means he's hiding that. No, okay. What else can I do? Because you know what an injunction is? You know what an injunction is actually when someone's harassing you, chatting shit, basically causing you distress. Someone in the comments or whatever you are, what this group is, go and Google what an injunction means. And just to let you know, an injunction is actually a form of is it what's the other word with oh, I can't remember the word. It slipped out of my head. I have to open up a book. But basically, you can't just get an injunction by just asking a judge for an injunction. Yeah, you can't ask for anything from a judge for free because a judge job is to judge with facts, factual factors, not gossip, not mitigation, not hearsay. Anybody can go outside and say this person did this, and then people run to him and say, yeah, he did this. A judge is meant to be there to be like, let me hear your side, let me hear your side, and let me see what the facts are.
Okay, then you know what, Mark? I'm gonna ask you this again, even though people have probably asked you this so many times. Did you ever hit any of these women?
No.
You never ever hit any of them?
No.
Never ever was aggressive with any of them?
No. Maybe my tone might be aggressive. Yeah.
But physically, you was never ever aggressive?
Nope.
So why would they come and make up this lie?
Because of the way I look, the way probably I come across. What other, like my man said, Rare Talk, I look a certain way. I can speak, listen, right now, I'm seeing someone, right? Yeah. I don't want to put that person on blast, yeah? But just, I'm bearing in mind, I'm a 34-year-old man, yeah? I've been places in my life, innit? Why has this never come out before? And this whole mention about Claire's law, this girl, should we? You know, the biggest mistake she made was trying to do that. That's the biggest one. That's what made me think.
Do you know
Nah.
what it is? It's funny her mentioning this Claire's law thing, but Esther, wasn't Mark Cuban the same guy that picked up your brother that got arrested for rape?
What do you mean arrested? Convicted? What are you talking about?
Convicted for rape. He done time in prison for rape. I've got the newspaper article. I was gonna add the article on my diss track, but then Mark told me to take it off. I'll post the article right now. Your own little brother went and he got convicted and done time in prison for raping a 14-year-old girl
But
in the garage.
nobody's talking about that.
And Mark went and picked him up with you and found him a
No.
job.
Let's correct the story. You see what? The guy's not done nothing to me. Yeah. Man,
No, but we need to put this
no,
out
no, no,
there.
no, 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 no. The
Even
guy's not done
listen, the
nothing to me.
guy's a
No, 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 no,
rapist,
no.
so
Let me keep it real
it
with you.
doesn't
Yeah?
matter.
The guy's
Yeah,
not done
but
nothing to me.
Esther, you want to be talking all of this talk, but these times people in your family are actually doing the mad thing.
And the only reason this comes up, yeah, is because when people did research, they found out, yeah, 1, 2 thing. My brother's my brother. Do you understand? None of us can be accountable for our siblings or our family members or people around us actions, right? But if you want to start throwing stones, do you understand? Just look carefully at the tower that you're throwing stones from, because your tower can get shattered very quickly. I don't condone rape, but nobody's talking about that. But you know what? It's all good. And the thing is, I can't get in trouble for talking about it because it's public fact. It's known knowledge.
You see, I find it so funny. No accountability. No accountability. This is absurd. This is insane. All I'm saying, you know what, Rare Talks? I want to ask you this. What is your opinion? What's your opinion on women that make up lies like this?
I believe that there needs to be a new penal system for women that make up lies, so that there's a criminal conviction that can happen against them in the court of law. I don't think that anyone should be able to get away with making false allegations on the internet. I think that the penal system needs to be a little bit more open for that. And the reason why I say that is because there's so much of this happening right now, and there's so much people being slandered and destroyed on the internet, that if there's not affirmative action taken, then we're just going to see all of our sons grow up in a generation of men that are super weak, that can never speak, and they have to hold their mouth, and whatever women do to them, they have to hold. Bro, I'm telling you right now, if there was a penal system that was a little bit more harsher with these women and their crimes against men, bro, I'd say it's a crime now. Because saying things against someone that he's an abuser, bro, that he hit me, bro, that's ruining someone's name. People could see Mark and Road and want to stab him up because they think that he's beating a woman and he's not. Do you know how
But,
crazy that is, bro?
but
Do you know
And then
what's
she's just
mad? You know
walking
what's
around
mad?
free, like nothing's
There,
wrong
do
with
you
her.
know what's
Oh,
mad?
and everyone see her, she's a
no,
victim.
you know what, Rare Talks? I want to ask you this, yeah. I want to ask you this. So, because earlier on you said something about they done it to you. So, what did they do to you? Like, what happened to you? What did they do
Bro, I
to
had
you?
an ex that would been to this day, the ex is still messaging people. Still messaging people. Every time she sees me doing well, she messages people, oh, he abused me, he done this, he done that. Bro, I've got so much receipts of this narcissistic woman doing crazy stuff, wishing death for me, telling people I should die, sending me crazy emails. Bro, I got so much stuff on this woman. And to this day, she will not stop. And this is why I said, like, the reason why we never, I'll let it slide for so long because I
What?
never
But
spoke
Rare
about it.
Talks, did you hit her though? Did you actually hit her?
Never done anything to her, bro. All I done was help the person. And this is the funny thing: people will speak about the bad that you've done, which we've all done, but they'll never speak about the good things that you've done. And the
So
good
you've never
things like
beat
you've
her
helped
up. You've
someone.
never done you've never done anything mad to her. You've never beat her up. Never roughed
Never,
her up.
bro. I
Never
don't
been
need to be up
aggressive.
my woman, bro. The best thing you can do is just walk away more time, and that's to me that's the worst thing you
Has
could do to
she hit
someone.
you? Has she hit you?
No, she didn't put her hands on me, but
Okay.
she's physically abused, like verbally abused me. It's not physically, but verbally abused me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And verbally, like non-stop.
Basically, just
And
chatting
for
shit.
me,
Basically.
of course, but like
Yeah.
on a high level, on a big level.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
problem that we have with a lot of us men is that we never come forward and speak about our stories. So our story, it's like there's only one narrative just out there, and I protected people's honor for a long period of time. But let me just pull it out there to her, yeah. Joni Clark, aka Layla, I'm telling you, this Friday I've got a full length episode coming out about a narcissistic woman that tried to destroy my life. I'm not playing games anymore. The game's over. I'm doing a 4-part series to this. Mark's going to be in series in episode 2. We're not playing around anymore. Men have a voice, bro. We're not sitting down and letting women destroy us anymore. It's not well. It's not. The game's changed. Why should we be silent and let our names and honors be destroyed by people that we've tried to help and done good to? And even if we have done bad to some people, bro, we weren't perfect. But why are you all lying and making up lies against people?
Do you,
This is
do,
the reason why I think that it's very important that men start to have voices to speak, bro, and not be silenced. That's my honest opinion.
do you think feminism has got a lot to do with all of this? With the alarming rates of
It's the
women coming
de-emasculation
out
of
on
men. Men,
social
men, men ain't men
media?
anymore. Men don't even want to speak. Men don't even want to speak about things that they've gone through because they feel so like not powered. There's no power. Man just feel like if I say anything, no one's gonna believe me anyway. That's what the majority of man is going through their mind right now. There's man in this chat that is probably suffering in silence. A woman is doing crazy stuff to him, saying crazy stuff about him, but he doesn't want to say anything. He's just protecting her constantly, and she's destroying his life. I know there's men out there, and if you are out there, then please go and send your messages and everything to my DMs and my Instagram, and let's build a conversation. Let's stop being silent about oppression that's happening against us, because it's oppression. Sometimes you got to look at it as oppression. Someone's doing something against you constantly for the next 10 years and then bringing up your name. Like, that's oppression. And it's all lies as well. It's oppression. Come on, man. We need to do better, bro. Trust me.
What? So do you think women are trying to basically reckon? Do you reckon that they're destroying men, trying to get men out of here? Do you reckon they're doing?
No, it's not all women, because there's some great women
Not
out there that
all, but
that there's
yeah,
some
we
great
know.
women out there that don't destroy people's honors, and they understand the sacredness and the loyalty behind. Even when a relationship ends, I still have loyalty towards that person because we've told each other deep and intimate things. I generally don't think everything's for the internet, and I generally don't think that everyone should be putting out people's business as if, like, you know what I'm saying, like it's not correct. And that's where the real problem lies. And I feel like a lot of people don't actually understand this. Like, loyalty in a relationship is not when you're in a relationship, it's also after relationship. If you've told me about some childhood abuse you've been through or that you was raped, I'm going to hold that sacred to myself. I'm never going to expose that. There's no, but in this day and age, people are putting out everything. Where's the loyalty? I've never seen this. This is the first time in history that men have actually been this weak, that men feel like they do not have a voice. And I talk to these guys on a regular. Go to Instagram, see a video. A guy's talking about it now. He took care of a woman's child for 10 years that he wasn't the child's father. The woman kicked him out the house and said, "You're not the child's father." 10 years he spent in that child's life. He
Wow.
wasn't the father. The real dad died of sickle cell before the child was even born, but he spent 10 years in the life. She said, "You're not the father. Get out of the house." The child looks up to him, but what can he do now? He has no parental responsibility over the child. This is the stuff that's happening, but men ain't speaking about this. It's never getting spoken about. So majority of men have been silenced. And now we're opening up and start speaking. I'm hated. I'm the most hated person because I'm speaking up for men. So we definitely need to start. I don't think that women are trying to destroy men. I generally think it's a bigger conspiracy about that's actually happening, but we're all being pawns played against each other. That's what's really happening. And men are being emasculated and women becoming more masculine. And that's why you're seeing all these masculine things, women doing masculine stuff.
Like how?
Oh, you see masculine things, man. I don't need to say. Everyone who knows, man.
No,
We all know.
tell us. Like, we want to know, innit? Like, we want to know your opinion on
Bloody
it.
yo, you saw them gunshots. Damn, son.
Gunshots? I don't know what they're on about.
Boy, what was that? That sounded mad. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, man. Everyone who's got eyes can see what's actually going on right now in the world. And you know, I feel it for Mark as well, yeah, because you see, a lot of people probably turned his back on him at his lowest point. Do you know how crazy that is? That people that you loved and you thought that were your friends, because of allegations, they turned their back on you. The same thing happened to Johnny Depp, and we all saw what happened with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. For the first time in history, a man beat a woman in court. For the first time in history. Like, this has never been recorded on such a big platform. She said the craziest stuff against Johnny Depp to find out it was all lies. How many men have been through that? But the opposite has happened.
And even after, they're still like trying to paint this narrative that they're silencing a woman and her story and all of that. And it's like, bro, come on. Even throughout the whole trial, you're just embarrassing yourself.
It happens, and I don't think this is never spoken about. You know, I ask this question on many platforms, and I even ask it here as well. If a man goes through domestic violence, where does he go? Where does he turn to? Tell me some agencies.
They'd probably laugh at him, bro. Come on, man.
So that means that if a man goes through it, there's nothing wrong with it. But if a woman goes through it, everything's fine. But we fighting for this equal rights thing, that everything's equal. Then if a man makes count allegations against the woman, we have to believe him the same way we believe the woman, or not?
Of course, equality.
This is no such thing. This is why when people bring up these things, I get a little bit disheartened, because I understand that the game's never going to be fair. I understand that people say women are generally weaker than men, yeah? Like, so physically they're weaker, yeah? So men shouldn't take advantage. And that's 100% right. Men shouldn't abuse women. And I say to any man out there that is in the situation where his mind wants to lick down a woman, leave her, never come back. Because you should never even have the thought of wanting to hit a woman in your head. Because the relationship's over. From the moment you thought of violence inside of your mind, the relationship's done. That's the moment the relationship's over. From the moment the thought has gone through your head, not even done anything, the moment the thought's gone through your head, leave. And try to get out of there before you physically do anything. That's my best advice to any man out there. But then on the flip side, then what happens when a woman's abusing a man? And when these stories are brought forward, how come nobody puts them up to the forefront? Because generally the life of a man, majority of times, is hard already, and nobody really cares about the life of a man. And when you speak up for men, you're looked at as a misogynist. But what about the word misandry? Maybe a lot of people don't even know what that word actually means. And this is why, like, I generally believe that I generally believe that a lot of people are out there just spreading rumors against other people, trying to make them look bad. That's the truth. And not knowing the full situation of anything. Not knowing the full situation of anything. And that's why, for me personally, I feel sorry for a lot of men that have to suffer through this, because the after effects of this is what was peak. You see, a lot of men won't want to say this to you, but a lot of men suffer with mental health after things like this happen to them. And that's something that is not mentioned, because everyone expects the man to be tough. But what about if the man's not tough? What happens then to him? This is these questions I'm asking you are real life questions.
I know.
All right, let me tell you what happens to that man. He commits suicide. Do you know suicide rates are up for men since the last year? Did you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Why do you think that is?
There's no support for men. Men, they don't really have much people to turn to, innit?
So men have no one to turn to, and then they're getting done dirty on the internet. You think about the oppression that a man has to go through, and then nobody speaks about it. It's just looked at like we just meant to take it and just roll with it. We're meant to just take it. We're meant to be men. We're meant to be strong. We're meant to be tough. Cool, no problem. But not everybody is tough. Not everybody is strong. So some people that are not strong, they have to suffer. And you know what the thing is, yeah? I never forget this, yeah? My mom used to say this to me. She said, be careful how you treat women, son. I said, why? She said, God might give you daughters to make you experience what you're doing to other women's children. So I said, whoa, that's a deep story. But on the flip side of that, be careful how you treat people's sons. How about that? To the women. Because maybe God will give you sons so that you can understand what your son has to go through. So it goes both ways. It goes really both ways. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, people spreaded rumors against me, said I was banned from the mosque, said all these
people have been
obnoxious
messaging
lies.
me
All
saying,
these,
yeah. So
I've been
what's
banned
all
from the
that about?
mosque and all this rubbish, bro. I've never been banned from no mosque, bro. I've never been banned from any mosque. Let me pull it out there to you. Yeah, and if I'm honest with you, you can phone people and ask them if you like. I've never been banned from anywhere, bro. No one can ban me from anywhere because I've never done anything. If anyone's made mistakes 9 or 10 years ago, that's on me. If I've made mistakes 9 and 10 years ago, and this is why I said it's very important that you own up to your mistakes as a man. You take accountability for your actions. If you have done things that you're not proud of, I've done things I'm not proud of, bro. I've done things I'm not proud of. I've cheated on women that are great, and I shouldn't have never done that. That's me. I've done mistakes. I've made big mistakes in my life that I look back and I regret. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm an angel, but some of the things that people will say on your name are actually lies.
They're
Abuse
saying,
women.
Rare. They're saying that apparently women have brought evidence and they've put it up on TikTok.
Bro, they'll say anything, bro. There was there's, bro,